The other thing I'm very conscious of with networking is neurodiversity and mirroring. And a few years ago, I was very fortunate to work with Beacon when we were talking about networking and talking actually, if you're not as mobile as other people can, that the opportunity to be involved in networking online can make a real difference. And it's something that I've certainly seen, that I've been to events, and I'm very conscious of this now, where you could be at an event and there might be people who understandably feel that A, they're not comfortable speaking to one of the speakers or panelists, but also B, may not be able to get access to that person because of the circumstances or environment. And I mention neurodiversity because I did a couple of panels a few years ago for DEI, and one of the things that really came out was I had an internal stakeholder who I worked with when I was at AstraZeneca, and that internal stakeholder I thought was a bit frosty with me, so I worked really hard for them, but they wouldn't really respond. He was on the panel and he was very honest with me, saying he doesn't like communication, doesn't like contact, doesn't like big hand gestures, and that's what I was doing when I met with him. So he closed down as I pushed, as I made too much. So I want to say, just think about, when I say neurodiversity, think also about mirroring and thinking, if there is a calm, thoughtful response, slow the tempo down. I'm very, as you can tell, I'm quite comfortable talking and being expressive, but some people will find that slightly uncomfortable. So just think about who it is you're talking with, and if you get a chance early on in the discussion to kind of see and watch how they move, see how they respond to questions, do they take pauses and think it through, then you can try and articulate the same way back to them, and you'll find that connection works much better. I'm not trying to say pretend anything, I'm just saying be conscious that we all have different ways of communicating, and sometimes you just need to find that right route in.